Hello and welcome to Football Daily, where today we're listing the 10 most influential men in the world of football. 10. Florentino Perez. At number 10, it's Real Madrid president Florentino Perez. The Spaniard has enjoyed 2 terms as the big cheese at Los Merengues, winning 3 La Liga titles and 3 Champions Leagues over a combined 13 years in charge. Though his tenure has been characterized by haphazard hirings and firings, Perez has built the club into a dominant footballing brand, with Real now worth more than 3.25 billion euros, 80 million euros more than Barcelona and 260 million more than Man United. Perez is worth an estimated 2 billion euros thanks to his civil engineering firm, and his second term as president began because he was the only candidate able to lodge the 57 million euro bank guarantee the club required. And given his power in Real's transfer dealings and hair-trigger management style, Perez could prove Zinedine Zidane's greatest challenge as Blanco's boss. 9. Khaldoon Al-Mubarak. Al-Mubarak is the chairman of Manchester City and has been instrumental in turning the club from Man United's unfashionable sibling into a global player, able to attract some of the world's best footballers and the most sought-after coach in the sport. While City have enjoyed success on the pitch, winning 2 titles and making the semi-final of the Champions League, their growth off it has been even more impressive. Their state-of-the-art training facility now produces some of Europe's best youth teams, ensuring the long-term health of the senior side. And Al-Mubarak has turned the City Football Group into a franchise, establishing partner clubs in Melbourne, New York and Yokohama. City continue to recruit the world's best, but now they are producing them too, and it's all thanks to Al-Mubarak. 8. Mino Raiola. Despite his name, Mino Raiola is Dutch, and in 2016 he catapulted himself into the game's elite with a summer of incredible wheeling and dealing. A law school dropout, Raiola first made a name for himself in the early 90s, when he brokered deals to take Wim Jonk and Dennis Bergkamp to Inter Milan. And Jose Mourinho's appointment as Man United manager prompted Raiola to go full super agent, sending Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Henrik Mkhitaryan and Paul Pogba to Old Trafford, the latter for a world record fee. Mario Balotelli and Gregory van der Wiel also switched clubs, bringing Raiola a payday of over 40 million euros. With Romelu Lukaku and Gianluigi Donnarumma also on his books, next summer is likely to be just as lucrative. Jorge Mendes may finally have some competition on his hands. 7. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Bayern Munich are a juggernaut valued at over 2.4 billion euros, and now they make the same money each year as Arsenal, who are basically more bank than football club at this point. And their former striker Rummenigge is largely responsible for Bayern's dominance in Germany, with the club selling more shirts each year than the rest of the Bundesliga's teams combined. As well as being Bayern's chief executive, Rummenigge is also president of the European Clubs Association. The organisation distributes money from international tournaments to more than 200 European clubs, making the German enormously powerful and popular with the continent's leading sides. And with the Bavarians' continued support of the creation of a European Super League, he seems keen to increase his clout still further. 6 and 5. Herbert Hainer and Kasper Rohrstedt. You may not know these guys, but you've paid their bonuses for years now. Herbert Hainer is the CEO of Adidas, as well as the chairman of Bayern Munich's supervisory board, and he has been with the sporting goods company for 29 years. Though still outstripped globally by American rivals Nike, under Hainer, Adidas have cornered the football kit market and maintained a relationship with Bayern that has lasted more than 50 years. Over the last 3 seasons, Man United and Juventus have switched their kits to the German brand, while contract extensions with Bayern and Real Madrid have totaled more than 1.9 billion euros. Adidas have also been partners with FIFA since 1970 and are signed up with the organisation until 2030, meaning they make every World Cup and Champions League football. Hainer is due to step down as CEO of the Three Stripes this autumn, with Dane Kasper Rohrstedt set to take his place, and anyone who can decide what you, your mates and Gareth Bale will wear deserves a place in our top 10. 4. Nasser Al-Khelaifi. Once a professional tennis player, Nasser Al-Khelaifi became chairman of Qatari Sports Investment back in 2011, the conglomerate which owns Paris Saint-Germain. The club has won 4 titles since then, attracting superstars like Angel Di Maria and Zlatan Ibrahimovic to a previously unfashionable league. But Al-Khelaifi's influence doesn't stop in France, as he is also the CEO of the beIN Media Group. A sister company of Al Jazeera, the network broadcasts football across the world and has purchased Hollywood film studio Miramax Max as part of its expansion. In 2016, L'Équipe named Al Khelaifi the most powerful man in French football, and if PSG and beIN Sports continue to grow at their current rate, he may soon find himself even higher up on our list. 3. Gianni Infantino. Formerly UEFA's spokesman and the chief ball fondler at each season's Champions League draw, Gianni Infantino is now the president of FIFA, after Sepp Blatter's final Horcrux was destroyed by the FBI. Originally a lawyer, Infantino was involved in the creation of financial fair play, which worked out well, and introduced a raft of tougher measures against racism in the game. However, he didn't manage to escape the taint of corruption, as the months following his election to the FIFA presidency saw him accused of ethics violations. Infantino was eventually cleared in August 2016 and will now set about the sizable task of reforming global football. Good luck, Gianni. 2. Richard Scudamore. It's debatable whether the Premier League is the best league in the world, but it's certainly the richest, and its chief executive is Richard Scudamore. The Englishman takes home a salary of nearly €3 million a year and has overseen the Prem's growth into the most watched football competition on the planet. Scudamore was responsible for the sale of the Premier League rights to Sky and BT for a record €6 billion, spreading wealth around the division's teams. As a result, the buying power of English clubs far outstrips the rest of Europe, as Man United were able to outbid Real Madrid for Paul Pogba in August 2016, while transfer spending in the Prem topped €1.3 billion. And with the league now watched in 212 territories around the globe, the BPL and Scudamore's power will only grow and grow. 1. Jorge Mendes. The man who represents Cristiano Ronaldo, Jose Mourinho, Diego Costa and David De Gea among many others, Jorge Mendes is still the world's top agent, despite Mino Raiola's attempted takeover. Somehow just 50 years old, Mendes seems to have been around forever and made €35 million in 2014 alone, bringing his net worth to an estimated €65 million. Thanks to Mendes, Jose Mourinho managed to secure a pay rise from Man United despite having been fired by Chelsea months earlier, and Cristiano Ronaldo remains the world's best paid player with basic wages of more than €20 million a year. He even convinced Chelsea and Man United to take on a crocked Radamel Falcao and rammed Valencia full of his clients on huge contracts. With razor-sharp negotiation skills and an incredible eye for valuable young talent, Mendes is not going anywhere, and neither is his stranglehold on the international transfer market. He simply had to top our list.
So there we have it, but what do you guys at home think? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, why don't you click here for loads more great content and down there to subscribe. And as always guys, we'll catch you later.